this is Alert 3.
Investigators are trying to learn why an Army Blackhawk helicopter apparently deviated from its approved path before the deadly crash, flying at near 300 feet when it should have been flying under 200 feet.
The military does dangerous things. It does routine things on the regular basis. Tragically, last night, a mistake was made. There was some sort of an elevation issue that we have immediately begun investigating.
Some experts now believe neither the plane or the helicopter saw each other, calling it a tragic sequence of events. And while a helicopter pilot can be heard acknowledging a plane, it may have been the wrong plane. The Federal Aviation Administration also reported the air traffic controller on duty was handling 2 different positions instead of 1. And the National Transportation Safety Board has recovered the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder. Pilots have long worried that Washington, D.C.'s complex airspace could be a disaster waiting to happen, as retired Navy captain and former Navy helicopter pilot Todd Flannery explained on CBN's Faith Nation.
It's just the density of the air traffic that's here. Make it a really difficult area I shouldn't say difficult, just a very challenging area to operate, where you always have to be paying attention to radio calls and be ready to maneuver your aircraft as directed by air traffic control.
U.S. Figure Skating says 14 athletes, including some of the rising stars of the sport, were on the plane, alongside their coaches and family members. 16-year-old Spencer Lane was one of those skaters. Lane was traveling with his mom when they crashed. Lane's dad said he didn't know there was a problem until he saw the notification.
I was just like, oh my God, and my heart just started exploding out of my chest, and I just started scrambling from there.
Also, 12-year-old skater and cancer survivor Brielle Beyer and her mom Justina, dad Andy Beyer.
She was just such a fighter in everything she did, and she just lived life to the fullest with everything. They were gone for 6 days before this happened, and I really missed them. I lived my life for my family.
Other victims included Kaya Duggins, who had been visiting her mom in her hometown of Wichita. Grace Maxwell was a junior at Cedarville University in Ohio on her way back to school. Elizabeth Keys, who was traveling on her birthday. Youth ice dance partners Angela Yang and Sean Kay. Roger and Stephanie Haynos and skater son Corey. And Russian figure skating coaches and former world champions Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Noimov. With the American Airlines flight landing at Reagan National Airport having come from Wichita, Pastor John Morris at Vima Church in that city tells CBN News local residents are shocked and grieving.
It's just these kind of things you never expected. It's always someone else, but then when it's you, it kind of just shakes you. I think a great prayer to pray is, God, do what you can do. There's things that I can't do, but Holy Spirit, would you move? Would you bring comfort? Would you bring peace that goes beyond understanding? Would you move in a powerful way?
Dale Hurd, CBN News.